Have you ever wondered how a simple animated sitcom like The Simpsons could predict future events with such uncanny accuracy? You're not alone. The world has been marveling at the prophetic prowess of this seemingly ordinary show. The Simpsons, a creation of Matt Groening, is a beloved sitcom that has been gracing our television screens since the late 80s. It's a show about a dysfunctional but endearing family, living in the fictional town of Springfield. Yet The Simpsons is not just any ordinary sitcom. Over the years, it has earned a reputation for its eerie ability to predict the future. Yes, you heard it right. This yellow-colored, four-fingered family has a knack for foreseeing major global events. From accurately predicting Donald Trump's presidency 16 years before it happened to foreseeing the Disney-Fox merger nearly 20 years before it came to fruition, The Simpsons has been spot on with its predictions. These predictions, mind you, are not just simple shots in the dark. They are detailed, specific, and more often than not, incredibly accurate. For instance, during an episode aired in 2000, The Simpsons depicted a future where Donald Trump was the President of the United States. Fast forward to 2016, and this seemingly absurd prediction came true. In another episode aired in 1998, the show predicted that Disney would buy 20th Century Fox, a prediction that came true in 2018, 2 decades later. But the prophetic prowess of The Simpsons doesn't stop there. The show has also predicted technological advancements, pop culture phenomena, and even global disasters. It's as if the writers have a crystal ball, or perhaps a time machine, that enables them to peek into the future. But did you know that The Simpsons also made some startling predictions for the year 2024? Let's dive into them. Are these predictions prophetic or just pure coincidence? You decide. After all, as they say in Springfield, the answers are out there. Our journey begins in the 1990s and early 2000s, when The Simpsons started to dabble in the art of prediction, a time when the show was not yet known for its prophetic prowess, but rather for its witty humor and lovable characters. One of the earliest, and arguably one of the most shocking predictions to come true, revolved around the infamous duo, Siegfried and Roy. In a 1993 episode, the show featured a storyline where the magician pair, known for their white tiger acts, were attacked by their beloved pet. Fast forward to 2003, and reality eerily mirrored fiction when Roy was indeed attacked by one of their tigers during a live performance. But The Simpsons' knack for prediction didn't stop at pop culture. They also ventured into the realm of science. In a 1998 episode, they predicted the discovery of the Higgs boson particle, also known as the God particle. This was a full 14 years before scientists announced its discovery in 2012. The Simpsons version was humorously represented as the Homer particle. But the concept of an elementary particle that gives other particles mass was spot on. And let's not forget the time when they foresaw the future of technology. In 1995, the show featured an episode where Lisa had a video chat with her mother. This was a good 11 years before Skype was launched, and video calling became a part of our everyday lives. The list goes on, with the show predicting everything from political events to technological advancements, and even public health crises. Each prediction more astonishing than the last. It's fascinating to look back and see how many times The Simpsons have accurately predicted future events. Whether it's a testament to the writer's insight or a series of remarkable coincidences, one thing is for sure. The Simpsons has a unique knack for looking into the crystal ball of the future. As we move closer to the present day, the predictions become even more astonishing. The 2010s brought a mix of hits and misses for The Simpsons predictions. This decade was an intriguing one, with the show's writers seemingly having a crystal ball at their disposal. Yet not all that glitters is gold, and while some predictions hit the bullseye, others missed the mark by a country mile. Let's rewind to 2014 when an episode titled, "You Don't Have to Live Like a Referee" aired. In this episode, The Simpsons hinted at a FIFA corruption scandal. And lo and behold, just a year later in 2015, the real-world FIFA was embroiled in a massive corruption scandal that shook the world of football to its core. Now that's what you call a touchdown. However, the show didn't stop there. In 2012, in an episode called Politically Inept with Homer Simpson, they predicted Greece's economic collapse. 3 years later, in 2015, Greece became the first developed country to default on an International Monetary Fund loan, turning the prediction into a grim reality. It's almost as if the creators had a front row seat to the future. But not all predictions were spot on. For instance, an episode in 2010 featured a future timeline where hover cars were the norm. Yet, here we are in 2024, still waiting for our flying cars. Maybe the creators were a bit too ambitious with this one, or perhaps they just set their sights a little too far into the future. And then there was the prediction of a President Trump. While this did come true in 2016, the episode also showed a world in financial ruin following his presidency, which thankfully didn't quite pan out as dramatically as depicted. So it's fair to say that The Simpsons' crystal ball isn't always crystal clear. And now we arrive at the present day. What does The Simpsons have in store for us in 2024? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, we'll be watching with bated breath, ready for the next uncanny prediction or amusing misfire. Welcome to 2024, a year that The Simpsons has painted in vivid detail. The show, known for its uncanny knack for forecasting the future, has made some intriguing predictions for this year. So let's dive right into it, shall we? First on the list is the rise of artificial intelligence. The Simpsons has hinted at a world where AI has become an integral part of our lives. The show suggests that our homes, workplaces, and even our modes of transportation may be run by sophisticated AI systems. This prediction isn't far-fetched considering the rapid advances in technology we're witnessing today. But it does beg the question, how will this change our lives? Will it be a boon or a bane? Will we become masters of these machines, or will they end up controlling us? Next, The Simpsons has been vocal about climate change issues. It predicts a future where the impact of global warming is more evident than ever. We're talking about extreme weather conditions, rising sea levels, and the potential extinction of certain species. It's a grim picture, but it's one we can't ignore. This prediction serves as a stark reminder of the urgent need for sustainable solutions and practices. On a lighter note, the show has also hinted at some potential political events. Remember that episode where Lisa becomes the President of the United States? Could 2024 be the year we see a woman leading the nation? Or what about that time when Springfield's Mayor Quimby was caught in a scandal? Could we see a similar event unraveling in the political landscape this year? The Simpsons has also touched on social trends. It predicts a world where plant-based diets are the norm and where virtual reality is a dominant form of entertainment. It envisions a society that values mental health as much as physical health. These predictions may seem bold, but they reflect current trends and societal shifts. Lastly, let's not forget the show's prediction of space travel becoming a common occurrence. With companies like SpaceX making strides in space exploration, this prediction doesn't seem too far off. Could 2024 be the year we see commercial space travel becoming a reality? In essence, The Simpsons has painted a picture of 2024 that's both exciting and thought-provoking. It's a world where technology has advanced leaps and bounds, where climate change is a pressing concern, where political landscapes are changing, and where societal norms are evolving. It's a world that's not too different from the one we're living in today. It's safe to say that The Simpsons has given us a lot to ponder about 2024. Will these predictions come true? Only time will tell. So, are The Simpsons truly prophetic, or are these predictions simply a case of pure coincidence? The debate around this question is as colorful as the characters of Springfield themselves. Some view The Simpsons as modern-day oracles, their writers gifted with an uncanny ability to foretell future events. Others, however, dismiss these so-called predictions as mere coincidences, a byproduct of the show's longevity and its satirical take on society. Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between. Maybe The Simpsons writers are not so much seers as they are astute observers, their predictions springing from a keen understanding of societal trends and human nature rather than some mystical foresight. Or maybe, just maybe, it's all a game of random chance, the writers throwing darts at a board of possibilities and occasionally hitting bullseyes. Whether you believe in the power of The Simpsons predictions or not, one thing is clear. This beloved animated sitcom has a knack for capturing our imaginations and making us think about the future in new and exciting ways.